Hey, it's Birdman for Birdman on the Mountain, hanging out here at the Birdman Media Studios. Time for the community shout here. And hello to all the viewers on WMI TV, also on Sholo TV, and the podcast listeners as well. So, hanging out this morning, I've got with me Mr. Ralph Engler. You're with NAMI, right?
Right.
So, give us the NAMI. What is that again? The
It's a
description.
National Alliance on Mental Illness. It's an organization that's nationwide. It started back in the late 70s, so we're going to be probably, in a year or two, we'll probably be 40 years old as an organization. There's chapters in every state in the United States, and I just saw a statistic the other day that we have 1,000 chapters. We have 11 here in Arizona. We here in the White Mountains founded the most recent chapter. Got our certification from National back around July 31st, so we're actually official.
Very good. Cool. Well, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So, you've got an event that's coming up.
Yeah, we do.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, there's a program that NAMI does as part of their repertoire of things they do nationwide called In Our Own Voice. And this is a presentation, not an educational class. So it's going to be put on by a couple of presenters from Payson chapter. We don't have anybody trained up here yet, but we're working on that. But they're coming up for Friday, the October 5th. They're going to do it at the CIT training up in Snowflake for public safety officers in the afternoon. And I convinced them that if I bought them dinner, they'd come down here and we could do it again.
Well, there you go.
We're going to do it at the White Mountain United Methodist Church at 6:30 to around 8 o'clock. Depends how many questions we have at the end of it as to how long it goes. But it's a great presentation that is free and provides a personal perspective of folks who are living in recovery with mental illness. So these two presenters are going to tell their story along with some people on a video that's used nationally for this presentation. And they're going to talk about the days when they were in despair, the way they accepted that they had a mental illness, brain condition that needed to be attended to, how they've gone through the steps of treatment and learning to cope with it, and how they are living in recovery. One of them that's coming up from Payson, I know, is starting her own business. So they're really great stories of hope for the public. We hope to have a good audience down at White Mountain Presbyterian Church, just off the Deuce there, up on the hill above the police station. So 6:30, Friday, October the 5th.
Very good. Awesome. Anything else people need to know about this event?
No, it's open to the public, so anybody can come. We're hoping to get some people out of the faith community. Obviously, at the United Methodist Church, Pastor Bev's been very supportive as the new pastor there. And I gave a shout out at Pine Top Presbyterian on Sunday. So we're hoping to get some people there, and we're hoping just for general public participation, come and learn something.
Very good. Once again, Ralph Engler with NAMI. Appreciate your time today.
Thank you, Rob.
Hanging out still in the Birdman Media Studio. Joining me now from the Family Advocacy Center is Sandra. Angelo, how are you?
I am just fine. I am so excited about the rain.
Yes. Rain is good, and chilly weather is good as well, huh?
Yes, it makes sleeping at night a whole lot easier.
Right. I like that. Cool. So you had, let's talk just briefly. You had the On the Tee for the FAC.
Right.
How'd that go?
Oh, it was wonderful. We had so much fun. We had 144 golfers. And in fact, we had sold out all our golfing spaces over 2 weeks before the event.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And so I can tell you that next year's event is going to be September 7th, which is a Saturday, also at Torion. One of the fun things we had at the event, well, there were a lot of fun things. We had raffles, we had silent auctions, we had a live auction that was led by Barry Nix. It was a whole lot of fun.
Awesome.
And we had a special group called the Cherry Bombs. They're out of Winslow, and they're kind of a pinup group that adds a little color and excitement to charity events. So it was great. People seemed happy. we're already preparing for next year. And we're so excited that Torian has allowed us another Saturday.
Very good. Awesome. Okay. So talk to me a little bit then. You're here obviously for something else that's going on. So tell us what's
Yes.
happening.
Okay, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. One of the terrible things that's kind of whispered in our communities. And so, what we are trying to do is, and this is a statewide, a nationwide movement, uh, to get people to at least be aware that domestic violence is in our communities and happening, and there is help available, and you don't have to be a victim.
Right. Yeah.
And so, anyway, we are doing things to celebrate or to make people aware. We're going to be putting up purple lights since purple is the
Domestic
ribbon for
violence color.
domestic violence. So, we're going to ask the businesses to put up purple lights. I heard that Home Depot sold out of all their purple lights. And so, we're looking forward to the whole community being
Lots of purple.
purple
Very
before
good.
long. Other things that are going on with Domestic Violence Month, at least here in our community, is the Family Advocacy Center in partnership with the Safe House, and many of our other formal and informal partners are having an open house at the FAC. There'll be providers, experts who can talk, give information. We'll have music by Bosley.
Very good.
Yes, we will have goodies, refreshments, some handouts, lots of information, and just a good chance to meet people. And that's going to happen October 11th from 5 until 7 at the Family Advocacy Center. And our building is the one with the brand new logo
Yes,
painted
I
by
noticed.
Steve
I
Taylor.
noticed Steve was out there updating it just the other day. So yes.
Yes,
Very good.
and so it should be easy enough to find us, and we're looking forward to that.
Okay.
Another event that is going to happen up in North County because Navajo County is more than Show Low.
Yes.
And so we are going to have a 5K fun run. We call it a color run.
Okay.
And that's going to be on October 20th. And it's going to be up at the county offices. And it starts at 8 o'clock in the morning and goes until 10.
Okay.
Registration is $20. It includes a T-shirt and a raffle entry item, or a raffle entry to the raffle. It is you can sign up on Eventbrite, and you need to sign up early. Late registrations will be $25, and they won't include the T-shirt.
Okay.
So that's going on. And then one other thing that I'd like to mention is one of the things that we do at the Family Advocacy Center, and I said we have formal and informal partners.
Mm-hmm.
We have a partnership with NACASA, which is part of North Country Healthcare. And anyway, it's a sexual assault survivor support group.
Okay.
And this group meets from 6 to 7:30 at the Family Advocacy Center. We have, and it's 2 Mondays a month, and we have a licensed social worker a licensed clinical social worker, Leslie Keene, who is the facilitator of the group. It is totally anonymous. It's after hours, and people are welcome.
Very good. Okay. And then obviously there's the cost is free, right?
Yes,
Yes,
there's no
okay.
charge for that.
Okay.
And we have a formal partnership with NACASA for that. The other thing that's going to be happening soon, sorry, got excited when I remembered it. We are starting in November, probably, we will be able to do pediatric sexual assault exams in our facility.
In facility.
And we're doing that with a partnership with Summit. And because currently, if we need to do a pediatric forensic medical exam, the child either has to go to Phoenix or Flagstaff.
Wow.
And we don't want that kind of added stress to the
2.5
trauma.
to 3 hours drive. Yeah.
Yes, because we want the healing to start now and here. And we do that through compassionate care, through our multidisciplinary team, through having one stop where, people can tell their story to a certified forensic interviewer, where we can have the exam in house, again with certified licensed examiners.
Absolutely.
And, we record all the information, and that becomes part of the evidence stream. And we can make referrals. We have a partnership with community counseling centers for counseling for our victims and their families. And so, plus, we can make referrals to all kinds of other agencies.
Very good. Awesome. Well, Sandra, Angelo, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Always.
That's great to hear.
Yes, we're growing, and happily so. And we welcome people to come and look at our site.
Yep.
We love to show our place off, and we like company.
Well, come on down to the open house. They'll be there.
That's right.
Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
Okay, still hanging out here, and now with me, one of my favorites, Sunshine Tippett. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Having fun?
Yes, always.
You're, of course, with Saltera Senior Living, right
Yes.
next door now. So that's kind of awesome. I
Yes.
get to peer over there.
Yeah.
And I've been over there quite a few times as of late because we had relatives that were actually staying in there, trying the place out.
Yes, they're using the respite stay, so they got to come and stay almost a month.
Yeah.
And it's just they wanted to see what it was like up here. They're close to Rob and his family, and they're interested in what a community like ours is like, and so they just came in to try it out.
Yep.
Stayed in one of our apartments. So
And they're liking it pretty well. It's just it's the change from they're at sea level,
yeah,
and they came up to here. So yeah.
this elevation.
So we'll work through it, see what happens.
But that's a really good thing to try because the elevation is kind of a big deal for
Yeah.
people up here. It is a big deal. So that's a good way to kind of have them come and see if they acclimate to it. So that's a big concern.
So you got some cool event coming up.
We do. I'm here today to talk about our annual, I can say that because we've done
Yeah.
it for about 4 years. The shop's at Saltera, and we are doing our next one November 3rd from 8 to 1 at Saltera. And we invite local vendors and artisans in, and we usually get between about 30 and 40 vendors coming in selling their things, and it's just in time to get ready for Christmas and
Right.
fall and things like this. So in a nice eclectic group of vendors and what they sell and things like that. So it is Saturday, November 3rd from 8 to 1 at Saltera, the shops at Saltera. So you'll be seeing advertising around, and we're still looking for a few more vendors too.
Okay.
So they can call. The vendor rate is $20 for the space, and that includes lunch. And if they don't want lunch, it's $15.
Now, of course, you get all the people that are already there are going to be shopping, but if you want to come and shop, it's free, right?
Right. It's open to the public, so we'll be advertising for the public. Of course, for our residents and their families, but definitely open to the public. Please come in, tell your friends, and go shopping.
Very
So,
cool.
yep.
Awesome. Anything else happening?
There's so much happening, but we'll get to it later.
Very cool. When you get some new people coming on, we're going to be seeing here soon, right?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, once again, Sunshine Tippett with Saltera Senior Living.
Thanks, Rob.
Now it's going to be fun. We're going to talk about something everybody likes to do, and that's eating. I've got with me Michelle Schrader with Sholo Firehouse Subs, correct?
Yes.
And, you guys came on the scene, I think, over a year ago, right? Just a little bit?
2 years. We actually
2 years?
just,
Holy cow, it's been that long.
Yep, we just
Wow.
celebrated our second anniversary on September the 5th.
And the place still looks immaculately clean.
It better be.
It better be.
It's one of my
That's one of your pet peeves?
yes.
Well, that's an awesome thing to have in the food industry. We appreciate that on the other side of the counter.
Yeah.
So
Thank
one of the things about Firehouse Subs is their connection to community and connection to supporting first responders, specifically firefighters, but also as police
Yes.
departments as well. So can you talk a little bit about that?
I can. There's different ways that we ask the community. Basically, they help us with that. So when you come in, we might ask you to round up to the nearest dollar. Right now, we are doing our what's called the medallions. So you can purchase a medallion for $1, $5, $10, $25, or $100, and that money goes directly into the Public Safety Foundation. We also have a canister that you can, place your loose change in. And we also sell our pickle buckets, which is
Yeah.
really cool. And I will tell you, as soon as they're put out, people
Gone.
nab them up, they're gone. But $2 for those, which is a really good deal. And it's a very nice decorative bucket anyway. It's a red one. It has the medallion, logo for the fire department on the front of it. The foundation, what it does is we provide any public safety that, like the fire departments, police departments, anyone who puts in a grant request through the Firehouse Subs website. If we have gathered enough through our customers, being generous in their donation of rounding up, and we are able to, grant them their request, we will do that. And we've already been able to do that several times. The Clay Springs Fire Department and the Shola Police Department, we were able to give them new AED units.
Wow.
The Holbrook Fire Department, we have donated to them 10 of their radio units. And just recently, we did one for the Eager Police Department. We have donated to them their rifle ballistic vests and ballistic helmets. And we just got a brand new one that was accepted for the Eager Fire Department for 20 Kieran helmets.
Wow.
So we are just really excited.
And these things, that's pretty significant to help the departments
It
in that
is,
way.
yeah, because they need, these are smaller communities around us, so their funding is not as good as it should be. So it is one of the, the things, that Firehouse, really wants to be able to do, is to be able to help and support the community in that way. So it's one of the reasons why I got involved with it.
Yeah.
So decided to become a part of the Firehouse Subs franchise. Because of their public safety foundation. I really did like what they did in giving back to the community.
Yeah.
And we do that through the generosity of our customers. So.
Yeah. So, and that's all, like you said, driven by them coming to the store. And that's a great way. And, instead of having a tax being on it, that
Yes.
we get to actually give and support things directly, and then it goes to them, and it's a
Right.
little more focused that way. And it means a little bit more, I think, as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, of course, that all comes from buying subs.
Correct.
And you guys introduced something new just recently,
We
didn't you?
did. And like it says in the advertising, 3 words, and that is a beer cheese sauce. And it is a really good sub. It has your steak. The pure cheese is all melted in because we do all of our subs hot, so you get a nice hot steamy sub. It comes with mayo and then onion crisps top that off.
Yeah.
So it's a very good sub. And you can always, if you want a little bit of spice it up with some of our, cherry peppers or jalapenos. We have a whole list of different things that you can put on it.
Very cool. And I also noticed you up there, you got to delve into the store a little bit. They've got these cool all this rack of sauces that you can add to anything.
We do. And we actually, we sell the whole bottles. So if we have your flavor that you like, and we've got it in the back, we'll sell those bottles too. So
I noticed just the other day, you got these cool little fire hydrant glass.
Yes, that's our Captain Sorensen's Daddle Pepper sauce.
Yeah.
So it comes either in the plastic container, which is just the generic, or you can get the decorative Firehouse glass. It's a fire hydrant bottle.
Little fire hydrant. Yeah. Very cool.
So.
Awesome. Anything else we need to know?
No, I think that's about it. We are still running our $4.99 special on the ham, turkey, and the roast beef for the medium size.
Cool.
So that will go on till the end of the year. So.
Awesome. So go check those out.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you very much. Once again, it is.
Thank you, Rob.
Schrader. Yeah, it's Michelle Schrader.
Yep.
With Sholo Firehouse Subs.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay, final up today. We've got Mr. Steve North from the city.
Morning,
of
sir.
Sholo, and then also Sholo Main Street.
Yes.
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 So, and I noticed,
And other things.
So I was rolling down the street today, and I noticed some signs going up on those wayfinders, is that what they're called?
Yep.
Wayfinder signs. I've noticed they've been getting names added to them.
Finally, yeah, we had went through a couple glitches. Ordered those signs, and they came in the wrong color.
Oh.
Yeah, so we
That's
had to
always
send
fun.
them all back and order some new ones. So
Hey guys,
this is over a 2-year process that's finally coming to a close. So
yeah, and then if somebody wants to add, they can get added to that, or
they
how does that
can
work?
just contact the city's taking it from here. Main Street took care of the initial
Right.
recruiting the businesses and paying for the signs, and so there's a $50 maintenance fee. for the businesses every year, to take care of if there are any of the signs, some of those holes at the top of the signs, they'll, from wiggling with the wind and stuff. Some of them, after a period of time, they'll
not
break
like
through.
We get 45-mile-per-hour winds anytime,
or higher.
or higher. Yeah, that's when you can hold on. But,
yeah,
cool. So you get a couple cool events coming up. Why don't you tell us what you got?
We do. So the city of Charlotte was partnering with SCORE Northern Arizona. SCORE being the Service Corps of Retired Executives. So these are a group of course, they're retired executives with kind of corporate executives.
Smart people. Yes.
Smart people with a lot of business experience. And so they're not government folks. They're actually business people. And so they have a lot of information to share, and they're sharing it for free. So we're partnering with them on a lunch and learn on next Thursday, October 11th.
Awesome.
From 11:30 to 1 at Shovel City Hall. The topic is the 10 steps to a well-run business. So
there you go. And it never hurts to get a different perspective or reinforcement of what you're already doing.
Not at all. Not at all. So this is a great time for business when we're getting into the slow season to really take assess where they are and what they can do better going forward. So this is good for that. It's absolutely free to attend, and lunch is provided. So what's the downside?
Yeah, it's just some time and free lunch. So
exactly.
I didn't send you an email yet, but pretend like I just did. So
okay.
I was going to do that the other day and then just haven't. So yeah, there you go.
Okay. So we're limited in seating, and so right now we're about 25. So we're getting real close to being sold out. So well, not sold out, but
filled up.
Filled up. Yes.
There you go.
So all you have to do to register for that is just to send me an email, and you're in, provided we're not full yet.
Right.
So you better do it quick. My email address is snorth, SNORTH, at sholoaz.gov.
Yeah, it's pretty much easy.
Yeah.
Can't imagine an easier name or email.
That's right. That's right.
Now,
the
thing I'm ready for. Here we go.
This is the event everybody looks forward to, the Halloween event.
It's a blast.
It's a lot of fun. It's the Shola Main Street Spooktacular Festival. This is our 9th annual Spooktacular Festival.
Wow. I've been here for all of them. That's
have
crazy.
I have too.
Well, yeah, but you ran them. I just happened to show up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, well, I remember the old trunk or treat days, and so this was we don't want to go back there again. But this is kind of we took the trunk or treat concept and turned it into a festival.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more fun. There's no lines, or well, there could be lines, provided how many.
Not really, but yeah,
depending on how many people show up. But it's all, you don't have to stand in line and go from car to car and collect candy. It's go from place to place, walk wherever you want. There's things going on all day long. We've got, of course, Halloween themed games and activities all day long. We've got face painting, pumpkin bowling, car bash, pony rides, hay rides. Haunted house at Bilby's Interior.
Oh, wow.
We've got, of course, pet costume contest, a human costume contest. We've got entertainment on the stage all day long. Finishing up with Thunder Horse will be playing from 4 to 7 on the stage. So it's a lot of fun. Come on out. It's free to come out.
Free.
It's in downtown Show, and again, the date is Saturday, October 27th from noon to 8 p.m.
Yeah, Halloween is on a Wednesday this year, so
it is.
Good luck with that. That's going to be fun.
And I would encourage I would encourage everyone that comes to this event. It gets really crowded when you get into the evening hours, 5, 6 o'clock. It gets really, really crowded.
Right.
So if you got little ones,
come early.
I would come early.
Yep.
And then again, if they want, of course, they're all dressing up. If they want to be in a costume contest, the human costume contests are at 3. So that all gets going. It's wrapped up before things get really crazy down there.
Right.
So come early. And then if you want to come back to listen to Thunder Horse and the rest, you can come back anytime. It's free.
Yep, that's right. Phenomenal event. You just finished up the what's it?
Yeah,
I want to say
the show Battle of Bands and Vans. Yeah, that wrapped up.
Wrapped up, but then also the weekends, Saturdays.
The farmers market. Yeah, you're right. Our last market day was this past Saturday, so it was a very successful season. Our best yet.
Very cool. At Sholo Main Street, that group does a lot to create really good events that get really good traffic here.
Yeah, and what we do, of course, we're generating revenue so that we can do beautification projects in downtown Show,
That's
which
the goal.
our Wayfinder sign project was the last one we did. Now we're looking at doing another project now.
Good. Awesome. Thank you, Steve North, once again, City of Sholo and Sholo Main Street.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's going to be it for this edition of the Community Shout here on Birdman on the Mountain. Thanks once again to the viewers from WMI TV and then also Sholo TV, all the podcast listeners as well. And I'm Birdman reminding you, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.